Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team, and I'm here in amazing Technicolor, here and in high definition at the mothership, the PostCrescent. We're on what floor? The 10th floor and the 222 building downtown Appleton. And this week, our focus is on boys basketball. We're proud to have one of the best teams in our area, one of the best teams in Division II. From the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes, we have closest to my left, we have Josiah Butler. Josiah, say hi to everyone there.
Hello.
And directly to his left, we have Drew Mears. Drew, there we go. Guys are on board to talk about the great season that they've been having, their quest for that Northeastern Conference title, and maybe some thoughts on the postseason, which is fast approaching. Before I start, I want to let everyone know that we are live and interactive. So if you have any questions for either Josiah or Drew, you have an opportunity. If you're watching us online, underneath the viewer, you should see a chat application. Log in, give yourself a name that everyone can recognize and respect. Now, you'll be putting anything goofy. We have Brett Christopherson behind the Dell computer, punching buttons. I don't know what he's doing. He's keeping track of everything, though. Don't forget about Jim Rosandick, our producer, and he's also doing a fine job keeping everything down. But I'll let you want to start. Make sure everyone realizes that. Look, I know, ladies, you want to ask the guys out for numbers and all that kind of stuff and maybe get a date. Not happening. Sorry, boys.
Yep.
This is just about basketball. Keep it on basketball. We'll be just okay. All right, I'm going to start here. Again, directly to my left, we have Josiah Butler. Josiah, Rosie, which camera is he looking at? He knows what camera he's looking at, right? That second, the middle one?
Yeah, middle one there.
Yep. Middle one there, Josiah. Let everyone know the position or positions that you play and how you got into basketball. Go ahead.
Yeah, I play point guard or shooting guard, kind of a combo guard. And I got into basketball watching my brother. I grew up watching him, and I kind of fell in love with the game. I remember asking my dad, can I do that next year? And I got into it, kept working, and here we are.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, Drew Mears, let everyone know position or positions that you play and how you got into playing hoops.
Also like him, I'm a shooting guard or a point guard. And how I got into basketball, just playing basketball like Josiah with my older brother in the driveway. Just anything like pick up ball, just fun stuff like that.
All right, guys, again, are part of the Fox Valley Lutheran boys basketball team, one of the top teams in Division II. They're gunning for that Northeastern Conference title. Again, if you have any questions for Josiah or Drew, please log into that live chat, again, directly underneath the viewer if you're watching that online. Guys, again, I talked about the great season. You're leading the NAC down the stretch. You're in control. You're in the driver's seat. All those, whatever, the same cliches that you hear all the time. How do you feel you guys are playing? Are you guys ascending? Are you guys plateauing? Let me know. You guys getting better still every day? Where would you put where your team status is right now? We'll start here with Josiah and get to Drew.
Yeah, I'd say we're definitely ascending still. Our coach always talks about get an inch better every day and stay hungry. So for us, it's all about getting better. And for me, it's my senior year. So I want to go out and win. So this Northeastern title is a really big thing for me.
Yeah, and for you, Drew, talk a little bit more about that quest for the NEC title. That's something that you guys, I'm sure, one of your goals before the season, I'm guessing?
Yeah, obviously we're not trying to plateau or descend. We're looking for that conference championship, so we can't have any like bad games or anything. We always got to look forward and complete the season.
Okay. Related question now. Expectations before the season. Now, look, I don't pretend to know everything there is to know about basketball. In fact, I would say I'm very middle of the road when it comes to this stuff. Now, I have to admit, the NEC, I thought, okay, well, maybe I feel they're going to contend. I didn't expect to see you guys at the top of the conference, though. Maybe it's I was hearing too much stuff from the Freedom folks. They're telling me we're winning it this year. But the expectations before the season, what exactly were there? Was there a number set? Was there a goal set? We'll start here with Drew and then go to Josiah on that.
Well, coming into the year, no one really got us winning anything. Mm-hmm. Coach said we got a great opportunity coming into anything. We're not ranked D2 at all, so I like being underdogs. I think okay. Josiah could say the same thing. Just looking forward to win every time. So that's what I think.
Did you like that kind of setup? There was no real pressure on you guys because a lot of things were getting resolved anyway during the season, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for me, that's the kind of stuff that motivates me. You take us out of anything. That's kind of like for me. I'm going to show you like we're in this. And I knew we would have a pretty strong season just knowing the guys. They were coming in during the summer, getting shots up, all those things. And even during the school year, we'd be in the gym in the mornings before school, after school, just working. So it's good to see that all that stuff's paying off. And
All right,
hopefully we
great
keep
stuff.
going.
Oh, sorry about that. Not to
You're
interrupt
good.
you. Great stuff here. Hey, look, we're talking with Josiah, Butler, Drew Mears of Valley Lutheran boys basketball, one of the top teams in Division II. I know I personally, I'm an Associated Press voter. I know I've given you guys some votes in that ranking. Brett, do you have something from online that maybe you can share?
Yeah, a quick first question from somebody who's called Feisty Foxes. So
Okay.
there we go. So
Okay.
that's a nice
That's
safe
good. That
name,
passes
yes.
the test. All right.
You probably have this on your script, Ricardo, but we'll ask it anyway for the guys. What has Coach Wendland brought to the program that has taken it to a higher level? I think it's the second year now for him.
Well, this could be a two-part question because you know what question I'm going to ask a little later about Coach. But yeah, what has he brought to your team as a I don't want to say at the head coaching position, a relatively new guy coming in for you guys. We'll start here with Josiah and go to Drew on that.
Yeah, I'd say it's an expectation of excellence, just doing everything to the best of our ability. And there's not a guy who really knows the game like he does. I mean, you want to talk about anything, he's got it. He's all about the game. So it's great to have him here back for his second year.
Well, what can you add to that, Drew, in terms of Coach Wendland?
He has a lot of experience. He's been to state a couple times, I think. He knows he knows what he's talking about in practice. He pushes us hard, and yeah, he's a great coach on, I think.
Oh, good stuff again. Brett, did you have anything else from online?
But I'm going to say, Ricardo, again, I got one question, but we want some more also on Facebook as well. So if you're watching, please put these guys on the spot, right?
Yes, let's put them on the spot.
I want some real good questions.
Ask them the tough
guys.
questions. I want to hear the stuff. I got some lollipop questions for them that everybody answers. But yeah, I'm not trying to get dirt on you guys, but just want to see
A little bit.
how you guys react under pressure,
Yeah.
right? Well, you know what? Let's talk about the roster a little bit. Okay, you guys are both seniors, correct?
Right.
In big guys there, the big men on campus. What can you tell me what the rest of that roster is like? This is your time to kind of show, let everyone know who might not know FEL boys hoops so well. Who are the guys, that kind of make the team? Besides you two, we're talking to you two already. Time to talk about the other guys. We'll start here with Drew and go to Josiah on that.
We got some good seniors coming off the bench too. We got a lot of good junior shooters. We got Pappy, Jackson Pappendorf, Isaac Knoll. Then we got the big boy Nick. He's good. That's all for juniors, I think, for starters, anyways.
Okay. Josiah?
Yeah, I'd add on to that. I mean, Nick, for us, he's a guy who's always going to bring us energy. He's rebounding the ball, doing all those things. And Jackson Pappendorf, he's a really skilled guard. He can get downhill, shoot it. I feel like he's pretty similar to me. So
Okay.
I'm trying to show him a lot of things that I've learned throughout the years, pass it on to him. Then we got guys like Isaac Knoll, like Drew said, good shooter. Adam Lohberger, only a sophomore, but he's given us good minutes this year, and he's developing really well.
Are you guys the best backcourt in the NEC?
I would say so.
Okay.
For sure.
Drew?
Backcourt as in.
Like the guards?
Guards.
Oh yeah. we got good shooters, I think.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to hear you say it. I like the confidence. Brett, did you say you had something?
Feisty Foxes again. I'm also checking Facebook right now too, but a two-part question.
Okay.
I think this is for both. We'll start with the first one, then we'll come back to me for the second one. But first, what was the atmosphere like in your game against Denmark? Right, that was a big battle. That was, I think, a 1-point victory for you guys.
Yeah, and I'll preface that by saying, Donovan Short was one of our Fab Five guys who was in.
That's the second part of the question coming up.
Okay, all right. But yeah, what was that atmosphere like playing Denmark? A rival for you guys this year, maybe most years. What can you tell me about that? I'll start with Josiah and get to Drew on that.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, me and Donovan are pretty good friends off the court, so it's always fun to go out and play against him. And we always have some battles going back to sophomore year. So I look forward to those games, and like we said, it was a great atmosphere. Gym was pretty packed, and it was good to be able to get a win.
Okay. Drew, what can you add to that?
Yeah, we knew Donovan was gonna shoot lights out because Aiden Conkle had food poisoning.
Okay.
So we knew he was gonna be shooting, and so it was lights out. Josiah, I think, he had 37.
Okay.
Short at 39, so they did pretty good. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Now, the second part of that question then?
Yeah,
Brett?
I think it says for Josiah. Do you find yourself trying to raise your level of play when you're going against another great player in the conference when you're playing a guy like Short?
That's a great question. Yeah, so you guys are two premier players. You get that extra little bit of oomph, when you play a guy like that?
Yeah, it definitely motivates me to go out and play my best. And I work, day in, day out, even off the court, after, before practices, all those things. But I'm always going to play hard regardless what the game is. But I would say definitely those playing against high-level players, it really motivates me. It helps me to elevate my game.
All right. Hey, those are some great questions from online. Again, if you have any more, just log into that live chat. You can find that next to the viewer. If you're watching this online live, just look for that. And then, again, type in your name, a respectable name, please. And we'll get those questions over to Drew and Josiah. How big were those wins over Freedom? Come on, man, be honest. Rivalries come and go. Sometimes there's an ebb and flow, but I know that's a big rivalry for you guys. I'm gonna start here with Drew and go to Josiah on that. What can you tell me about those wins?
Yeah, they're very good wins because we've been not that they're a bad team, but like we've been like chirping, like
Okay, sure.
A little trash talking,
Yeah, a little bit.
Nothing bad about that, but I don't know, we've been battling. I would say they're our like most like rival team, other than Xavier maybe, but
Yep.
I don't know. Those are two good wins, and with us being at the top of the conference, those are very good wins to have for us.
Felt extra good, didn't it, to beat Freedom?
Yeah.
Come on, man, give me something. What
Yeah.
can you tell me about that?
Like Drew said, that rivalry has been going on for a while, and we've often been on that losing side of the rivalry, so it's been good to, go out, win both. And those first few conference games, we kind of ran through teams a little bit, so we knew Freedom was going to be a good test for us, and we ended up winning that one. And then coming off the loss later in conference play to Clintonville, we knew we had to come back and make a statement again that we're one of the best teams in the conference and we can compete with anyone.
Not just in the conference, in Division II. Again, Fox Valley Lutheran boys basketball players. We got Josiah, Butler, Drew, Mears. If you have a question, please log into that live chat. My man, Brett Christopherson, he's handling that. Brett, what can you tell me?
I have a question from Dad.
Dad, okay.
Uh-oh.
Josiah, how do you feel about not being selected to the PostCrescent Fab 5 team? And that's
There we
also for
go.
you, Ricardo.
Hey, that's all right. You can ask me. Tell me how you feel, man, and I'll tell you what went into all that.
Yeah, I know you'll tell me what went into all that, but for me, I feel like I'm one of those top players in the area, and going to a small school, all those things, I know it doesn't really help me out. So I knew coming into this year I had to make a big statement, and I'm gonna keep working hard, keep performing, and hopefully our team can make a deep run. I can continue to play well.
I'll tell you what, and I'm speaking from the heart of this. As this season has gone along, every day, Josiah, you're making me eat my words. You're making me question my decision. You were one of the, when I put the Fab Five together, I put a list together. I'm like, okay, boy, there's guys right here. You allow them, this, a lot of the guys are interchangeable.
Right.
I could put one guy in here. You could say, well, why did you leave Donovan Short off the team? One of those things. But it's tough, man, and you're making me eat my words all the time. I appreciate that. Not that I'm trying to motivate you in any way, but yeah, you definitely are one of those five guys. It just so happened those are the five guys that we chose. And I feel humiliated now, Brett. What do you think about that? I know, Brett, we were talking about the players before the season who we're going to put on that team. It's a good list because we have a lot of great teams around here.
Maybe you should have a postseason Fab 5.
Well, that's called my all-area team, Josiah. So don't be surprised if you're on my all-area team. So that's the one that counts, by the way.
We're good at being underdogs this year, though, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go. Okay, great question. Put me on the spot. Anything else, Brett?
Yeah, this is from Go Foxes Go. This is a really good question, too. Is FVL the best team in the city of Appleton?
They can lay
good
claim to
Appleton
that.
East team over here.
They can lay claim.
Xavier's pretty good.
Xavier's pretty good. We know about Appleton East and everything like
Yeah.
that, but they've struggled. Here we'll have
We'll stream it. We'll stream it.
We'll stream it. Yeah. But what can you tell me about that? What do you guys here? The city. Let's just put it in a more broader sense, right? The city's having a great year.
Very good year.
For the most part in basketball, and that's a good thing, isn't it, Josiah?
Yeah, it's good to see success all around the city. But at the same time, I think we can compete with anyone, like I said before. And I know me personally, I'm not going to back down to anyone. So you put us against anybody, I'm going to go out and compete and see what I can do to get that win.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Drew?
Like back in fall league, we were playing D1 schools, D3 schools, and we were battling with them back and forth. So I think we compete with anybody, but I'm not going to say we're the best team. So you just got to play each other,
Yeah, it's too bad they don't have that Apple Classic anymore, Brian.
Right.
Remember that around Thanksgiving?
Maybe
they
we
would
should
have
start some like the PostCrescent Classic.
PostCrescent Classic.
Do
We'll get on the
something
horn
around
and start talking to some
Thanksgiving
sponsors.
time. Let's
Maybe we
do
can
that.
Get that put together,
We'll
Brett.
stream it.
I like your idea. What was that trip out to La Crosse like, right? You guys went over to La Crosse, and now look, I know you guys had a couple of losses, but you weren't going against cupcakes. The reason you went out there is because you wanted to play teams that would push you. So what can you tell me about that? Maybe some people who don't know basketball look at the two losses and go, man, that's tough. No. What did you learn from them? I'll start with Drew and go to Josiah. From those 2 losses, the trip out there, nice bonding experience, I'm guessing, too.
Like Coach said earlier to us before, it's a great experience. We're playing in a big stadium, so like you're under pressure. There's some fans, and we're playing against really good teams, like teams around the area that are like handpicked to go to this event. So obviously, a good experience and tough teams. We pulled out 1 win, but I don't know. We don't never.
No.
Yeah. After we played 3 games,
Yeah.
we lost 2, but it was a good for gelling with the team too, like team bonding in the hotel and stuff like that. We all know it gets pretty fun in the hotel at night. So
Yeah. Well, Josiah, what can you tell me? I mean, getting the team, getting you guys out of the box, it was a good thing, right?
Yeah, I'd agree with Drew. It was a great bonding experience for our whole team. And I thought we all had a lot of fun on the trip. I mean, going 0-2 isn't always the best thing, but we know DeForest and Alaska, 2 top teams in our division, and we'll probably see them later on in the playoffs. So, yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Great stuff. Brett, you have something else from Onlo? Hey, guys, I'm going to take a 30. I got to do some promos. It's not going to take too long here. So, Brett, do you mind if we do that? Hey, I want to talk about our live stream that's coming up this Friday. Oh, actually, we're having one tomorrow, aren't we, Brett? I'm not going to be able to make that one, but what can you tell us about that one real quick?
Well, a couple big ones. We have the big Nina and Kimberly rematch tomorrow night, boys' side. 7:15 will go live. Of course, Nina ranked number 1. Kimberly only a game behind in the FVA race, so it's always a classic battle when those 2 teams face off. And then we're going to the girls' side on Friday night. Number 1, Hortonville is hosting number 3, Appleton East. Every time that's be live coverage would be about 7:15 as well. But we were talking even with these guys when we streamed them against Freedom. FVL was ranked in the coaches' side. Freedom was ranked, I think, in the AP poll. So every game it seems like we have a state-ranked team or teams to showcase. It's unbelievable.
We talked a little bit about the city, but it's hard for me to remember a time when the whole valley was that really good. I mean, obviously there was a 1 year where they had Halliburton and North and the girls with Levy
3
and
FVA champions,
McCabe and all that stuff. But this doesn't take a back seat to anybody. So it's been
it's
really, really incredible.
fun.
Now, I'm going to talk about Twitter a little bit. And Brett, you have a Twitter account at PC Brett.
You don't anymore, though.
I don't. Rosie, you have a Twitter account, right? At Metal Rosie.
yeah, what happened to that?
I got hacked. A hacker who was selling PS5s and
was
Xboxes hacked me, took all
Gotcha.
my followers, and apparently because I was getting emails, I feel so. By the way, I'm going to reach out to those who were unfortunately scammed. I am so sorry about that. We had people giving $600, and they were emailing me, very upset. I'm like, I got hacked.
Did you get it back?
No, I don't know what happened to them, unfortunately. All I got to say is this. Really check the security on your social media accounts because it's that easy to do it. I don't think I had that bad of a. Well, maybe I shouldn't have put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as my password, but maybe I do a little better job, next time. But do you have a Twitter account if you want some added followers? Josiah, you got one?
Yeah, I do. It's Josiah Butler 20. That's my handle.
Drew
Drew.
Mears 1.
What was it again? Say it one more time.
Drew Mears 1.
All right, there we go. Well, hopefully I'll get
Maybe change your passwords tonight, too.
Yeah.
just as a
Well, hopefully
reminder
I'll get
that
my
it might-
Twitter account back sometime. If not, I have to start from scratch, but I can do that. So, either way, I just feel bad again for the people who lost money. I really do. I was going to talk about the Packer show because we just wrapped up our 300th episode of Clubhouse Live. That's our Packer show. You guys are Packer fans, right?
No.
Oh, you're not? Drew, what about you?
Skull Vikings all the
Oh,
way.
okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
boy.
Well, I'm a Bears fan. How about for you?
I don't even really watch too much football, but back
Oh.
when I played, I was a Vikings fan also.
Interesting.
Big fan of Adrian Peterson. So,
Wow, look at this. Look at that. They got hey, don't leave your man hanging.
Yeah, come on.
They got the
Yeah.
Viking power right there. But, I'm a Bears fan. But I do co-host the Packer show. We had our 300th episode. When did we start this, Brett, that Packer show? 2009?
2009.
Wow, that's a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Well, we were a lot younger then, weren't we?
Yeah, you guys were playing with little cards and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
like
they were
that
little
point.
guys, yeah.
But
That's really
we had
making me feel
300
old now.
shows, and our we had 2 guest hosts. Not guests, they were our 2 co-hosts. Was Alan Lazard, and then it was Marquez
MBS.
Valdez Scandling. Great guys. We had some great guests, and hopefully next year we're back at the Clubhouse, which is the Clubhouse Sports Grill inside the Paper Valley Hotel right there across the street. Here in downtown Appleton, and that's a place where you can meet all your favorite Packers. So we start up again, late August, Brett, you would say?
I think this year, I think we're going to get some more normalcy finally. It
Okay.
seems like it, and I think then we'll get back to an August preseason start.
Yeah, and that's Monday, every Monday, 6:30 p.m., but
Hey,
good stuff.
speaking of, these guys know who is chiming in, and she's a big Clubhouse Live fan, is Julie Detchen.
Yes.
And she just says on Facebook, "Boo Vikes." All right,
But
so Coach
Coach
is saying-
Detchen is at our show every week. We
Yeah.
love her.
Yep.
She wins a lot of prizes, too.
She does.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So good stuff there. All right, and then, hey, end of the show, we got shout-outs coming. Okay, so be sure to think about who you're going to send some love to. All right, both of you guys. I don't want you to forget anybody. And one more. promo that is for our Fab Five that's coming out this week. I have everything in order. It's going to be debuting in a few days, right in time for the conference crunch and the postseason, so check out for that. I know Josiah's going to be very upset, but I think you'll be very happy at the all-area team after the season, though.
Rumor has it that Josiah has your picture on his mirror, his
Throwing
bathroom
darts
mirror
in
every
it.
morning.
Yeah.
But, look out for that. Again, the Fab Five boys basketball team. We're out of the promo section now, guys. Well, okay, now we had talked about Coach Wendland already, and that's real nice. You guys talking about what he brought to the team. I'd like to know a couple of quirky things. Don't you guys got anything like, you know what I mean? Does he throw his gum? I don't know. Whatever he does, he wears different socks. What does he do? Give me some dirt. Give me something that I can, maybe when I talk to him, I can needle him on. You guys got anything like that?
Like every pregame, he comes in the room. He's like, "We got a great opportunity today," or whatever. He says that like all the time.
Okay.
We just make fun of it. It's an inside joke.
Okay, so that's like his catchphrase. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Mhm.
All right, you got anything else, Josiah?
Not really. I'd say, he always rubs his hands when he talks, talks a lot with his hands and things. We'll catch on to phrases he says a lot, and we kind of joke around with him a little bit. Even before the show today or tonight, we were at team dinner,
Yeah.
and we were talking to him about how we were going to try and, say a few of his phrases and stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
Don't put on his 2 coat either.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, good stuff. Well, you know what? That kind of leads right into this one, and this is always my favorite question to ask about the rituals and superstitions. Now, do you guys got some individual ones? You guys got some team ones? Would you consider yourself, kind of superstitious kind of guys? We'll start here with Josiah on that. Anything you do specifically to get ready for a game?
No, not really. I kind of try and eat the same thing and
Well,
all
see,
that
that's
stuff.
a superstition.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? What are you eating?
I always have like
Subway.
chicken and rice before the game.
See,
So
you have
yeah.
Subway, bro.
That's away games, yeah.
Oh,
Away games
okay.
I'll have Subway.
Now it's
Yeah.
really coming out. See, that's really specific there,
Well,
Josiah.
the away games, it's hard because we're on the bus
Right.
and stuff. So I normally take Subway with me, or I'll just take a container of the chicken and rice with me.
Now, why did you choose the chicken and rice? Was that just something that you felt when you're playing? It's easier on your stomach, or what?
Yeah, the chicken gives me good protein, and
Okay.
it's kind of, it feels light for me, so I'm not like heavy when
Okay.
I'm playing. So
Okay,
yeah.
all right, that's good. Okay, how about for you, Drew?
I'm not really superstitious. I guess I pray to God.
Okay,
I don't know. We do have two songs that we play every pregame.
okay,
so-
what's that?
What songs are they?
Yeah, it's a PG show, remember? So
What do they say? I forgot. For the gang.
Yeah.
okay,
And forgot the other one.
Yeah, I think it's just one. Yeah, I don't think we got
okay,
two. Yeah.
all right, good stuff. Brett, you have something from online?
I do, but Ricardo, next time when you play basketball, don't eat a pizza.
Yeah, well,
beforehand, all right.
Pizza.
That's
Why are
heavy
you
in your
using
belly.
singular? It's plural, man. Pizzas.
Pizzas, yeah. Let's start with Lori. Drew, I got to do this to you, but do you love basketball or your girlfriend?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
boy.
I had to ask. That's the question.
That's put him on the spot.
It is.
Dang.
Let's watch and see what Drew says.
Well, depends on the time, I guess. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Can you expound on that, Drew?
There's a time for the girlfriend and there's time for basketball. So
Ooh,
just
well, that's
leave it at
good.
that.
I mean, he parsed that out pretty well.
Yeah, we'll see
Very
about
good.
that.
I like she put
Yeah.
him on the spot. That's very good.
Hey,
Brett, you have something else?
Josiah has a girlfriend too.
Oh,
so-
okay. Well, she didn't ask the question though.
Dang.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Well, Hannah wanted to know about pregame meals, so I guess that was sort of answered, wasn't it?
Well, no, the team dinners. You guys had a team
Yeah.
dinner now. Is that you guys do that every week? Is that like shared? Is it at a different house or same house or what happens there, Drew?
We have it normally the day before our game. We sometimes have it every week, maybe like every other week or something like that. But we just have it at FEL right after practice.
Oh.
Actually, like today, we after practice we iced our ankles, and that was nice. And then we for 10 minutes, and then we had meal. Actually, Josiah's mom brought hamburgers. There were some mean hamburgers.
Okay, that's good stuff. See, that's
Yeah.
that's a little bit of a ritual. Actually, you could say good stuff. Brett,
sure.
did you have something else?
Fox's fan wants to know, Josiah, how's your wrist?
Yeah, it's
You heard it a little bit?
Yeah, against Xavier a few weeks ago, we were playing. I came down on a layup and kind of bent it back a little bit, and I ended up spraining it. So I was dealing with that for about 2 weeks.
No, which wrist was that?
My right wrist, so
Okay.
my shooting hand.
Okay. Were you a little worried when that happened? What was going through your head?
Yeah, that game, it didn't really bother me much. I think the adrenaline and everything kind of helped me
Okay.
block it out, but it definitely got pretty bad throughout the rest of that week and into next week a little bit. But it's doing a lot better now, and I'm starting to get all my mobility back, all those things.
Okay. All right. Great stuff. Good question. Very, very specific question. Brett, you have something?
Yeah, Hannah for Josiah. Who is the best basketball player in your house?
My dad will say it's him, but
Okay.
there's no debate that it's me. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, he's the best coach, so right, Josiah?
yeah. My dad will say he's the best at everything if you
Okay.
ask him. So
Like the confidence.
yeah,
You have to.
And then was that all you had?
That's all I got.
Okay. Well, we went through rituals through sessions. Hey, you're both are seniors now. Next step in college, what's going on here? You know, obviously, Drew, I know you play football and things like that. So, we'll start here with Josiah on that. Do you have something set for you for next year? What do you got?
yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly sure
Okay.
where I'm going yet. I do have a few offers and things from several schools. So I guess I'll have to take my time with that and see. Right now, I'm trying to focus on playoffs coming up, trying to make a deep run. So I'll have to work all those things out once that finishes up.
Any early thoughts of a major?
Yeah, I'm thinking of studying exercise science.
Okay.
I really am interested in like strength and conditioning. I really want to help other athletes be in the best shape that they can be to excel at their sports.
Okay, great stuff. Now, how about for you, Drew? Anything specific?
I'm going to WLC for football.
Okay, great. And why did that attract you the most?
I really love Coach Tresky. Shout out Coach Tresky. He's a
Okay.
legend. And I have a bunch of friends on there down in Milwaukee, so it's
Okay.
a pretty cool atmosphere. My sister's on there, so maybe we can carpool or something like that. So
No, I've been to Wisconsin Lutheran many times. They used to have the boys
Very
volleyball
nice
tournament
campus,
there.
yeah.
Lovely campus, beautiful campus, great area too. Brett, did you have something online?
Yeah, this just came in for Feisty Foxes again. We put Drew on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Is Josiah the NEC Player of the Year? There we go. There's some good players.
Yeah,
in
there
that
are some
league.
good players now. Okay.
if I say no, he'll rip my head off. So I would say yeah, because I've seen him on and off the court. He works hard off in the gym, like with no one there, and he wakes up early like every day, eat a good breakfast. He's very dedicated.
Well,
Loves basketball.
yeah, and I think if they're the NEC champs,
It would stand to reason, wouldn't it?
wouldn't that be logical? I mean, he's one of the.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be the highest scorer, right? I mean, it's putting you and Donovan, I'm
Yeah.
guessing. So yeah, I mean, to me that's an easy thing. But okay, all right. Do you have something else? You
One
said?
more just came in now from Fox's fan. Do you think close wins against New London, Xavier, Freedom, and Denmark will prepare you for the postseason?
That's a great question.
Battle
because we know-
tested, right?
We know it's a different animal in the postseason, one and done. I mean, you only got one chance to move on. So do you think those close games will help you in that respect? We'll go to Drew and then go to Josiah on that.
Well, obviously, close games, there's a lot of pressure build up, so I think that's obviously good for the playoffs. Like, it's good experience for, like in practice, we work on, 2 minutes left and, stuff like situations like that, so it's good situational work for sure.
Okay, Josiah?
Yeah, I'd agree. Like we said before, our team's kind of young, a lot of juniors playing a sophomore, and then only a couple seniors. And specifically that New London game, we didn't really shoot the ball the best. So it's teaching us that when our shot's not falling, we got to do all the other things even
Right.
more. Rebound the ball, play defense, do all the things that'll help us stay in the game, and then we just got to work hard to go out there and win it.
Okay, good stuff. Now, my next question is, do you have any advice for some of them younger athletes coming up? They're watching you in the stands, and they want to be like you, emulate you. What would you tell, say, a fifth or sixth grader that's coming up through the Fox's system in terms of wanting to get where you're at? We'll start with Josiah and then go to Drew on that.
Yeah, I'd say I know it's a cliche, but hard work, you can do anything. I know when I started playing basketball, I was nowhere near the best player out there, and I've really worked hard, and I'm really confident in my skills now. So just working on the little things, shooting the ball, layups, all those things, because you don't have to do all the fancy things to get in the game and play. A coach loves someone who plays hard, does the little things. So.
Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, Drew, anything to add to that?
I would say for younger kids going into high school, just do as many sports as you can. I know Josiah's not a big fan of that, but do as many sports as you can. Have fun in high school. There's nothing like high school sports. It's just fun. Like, for instance, football, Friday Night Lights. Nothing's like it. For basketball, it's so fun playing with these guys and just after school, just having fun,
Okay.
That's fun.
Good stuff. Great advice here. Brett, did you said you have anything? You got to sneak it in real quick if you're going to, because we're wrapping up real close here. Most memorable moments so far in I guess you could say you could be high school or youth, maybe, in terms of anything stick out to you that kind of, whoa, that was really cool that we did that, or any singular accomplishment, anything kind of, your most memorable moment. What do you have for me, Drew?
I would say last year when we beat Freedom at Freedom.
Okay.
That was a big win because that was a big turning point in our season, I would say. And Coach really went crazy in that post-game You know what I mean? But
Okay.
yeah, I'd say that one for sure.
Okay. How about for you, Josiah?
Yeah, for me, I'd probably say our game against Xavier this year. It was one of the first times in a really long time that we were able to beat them. And it felt good for us. And then also for me personally, I'd say my 1,000-point game.
Yep.
That was just something I was kind of proud of myself for, kind of seeing my hard work pay off. And it's a credit to my teammates too, trusting me to make plays for us and things like that.
All right, great stuff. Again, here with Valley Lutheran boys basketball players Josiah, Butler, Drew Mears. Brett, we don't have anything?
Nope.
Okay, because we're going to go to shout-outs. So send some love out to get you where they are, or to who got you where you are, to say that those people who did help you. I always start farthest to my left, and that's going to be Drew. So you've heard which camera to look at. So go ahead, man. Send some love out.
All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to all our fans out there. I know past years we haven't had as much fans, but this year especially we've been doing really good, filling up the student section. It's been crazy loud. Give a special shout out to Christian, Connor, Eli, Owen. You guys are really doing good out there. Thank you.
Okay. Your turn, Josiah.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Our student section, they bring so much energy to our games, and I'm so happy that they're all there this year. We can have fans, things like that. So love to you guys. And then my family, huge supporters of me. And I want to shout out my two cousins, Cam and Pierce. They always at my games supporting me. So I appreciate you guys. And then also my trainer, Stephen Baker, Anthony Miller. They've helped me get to the place where I am today.
All right, great stuff. I don't think they left out anybody there, Brett. So, guys, my last question is, okay, look, I mean, like I said, I'm going to be at the Kohl Center. Actually, I'm not going to be at the Kohl Center. We decided this already, right? I mean, I'm heading out on vacation.
That's up to you. Yeah.
No, I got to head to Florida with the family. So, yeah, I know. And this will be my first time I'm going to miss the boys tournament in I don't know how many years. More than 20, 25 years. But I guess my point is, like, look, you guys want to – let's not, mince words. You guys want to get down there. You guys want to end it at the Kohl Center. Play in the D2 field. Give me some keys that have to happen. What's it going to take for you guys to get down there? We'll start here with Josiah and end it with Drew. I mean, what are some keys? And try to leave some for Drew. Don't be eating up all those keys. Go ahead. What do you got?
I'd say we got to lock in and continue to get better because, like you said, we're on track to win the NEC. So if we can do that, we can't be content because we know that's our ultimate goal is to get down there and hopefully win a state title. So we just got to stay hungry, take advantage of opportunities, and go out and win games.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, Drew, your turn.
We just got to look forward one game at a time. We lost to Clintonville earlier this year, and we just didn't play the best, and I think we were looking past them a little bit, so we can't look past anybody. We guys got to be always ready, be prepared in practice, and just stay focused and locked in. Good
stuff. Hey, before I wrap up, Brett, I got to do my promos quick for Coonies, as you know. Yeah. You like what I'm wearing here? They outfitted us with some snazzy, fancy clothes here. Get your team, your club, your business name out there with Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. They customize products specifically to fit their customers' needs. Family-owned for 20 years. They have the skills, experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your organization. Delivery service is available, so contact them today at 920-731-0922, or they got email, folks, Coonies0922@sbcglobal.net. They are our official sponsor of the Varsity Roundtable. And one more thing. You guys always have a couple bucks on you, right? $1 or $2, right? I mean, you guys have that. I mean, you guys have money, right? It only costs $1 for a subscription to the PostCrescent digital online. 3 months.
3 months.
3 months for $1. How can you beat that? You get not just the PostCrescent, but all our USA Today Network Wisconsin sites. That's our deal that we got going on. Full access on your desktop, tablet, mobile devices every day. Learn more details. Sign up for that digital subscription at postcrescent.com/subscribe. So that wraps up. Oh, listen, we had another question, Brett?
No, that's it.
You scared me there. I thought we had another late coming question. But thank you all for coming. Josiah, best of luck, and please don't hate me on the Fab Five thing. Drew,
right.
Great watching you. I mean, I'm watching the football field too, man.
For sure.
You're having a fantastic year.
Thank you.
Wish you two the best, and hopefully, you guys will make it down to the Kohl Center because I won't be able to. But it'll be great that you guys make it down there. For Brett Christopherson, Jim Rosandick, I'm Ricardo Arguello. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's show. Next week, by the way, we do know it's going to be Neenah boys basketball on the big show next Wednesday.
More hoops. That's good.
So yeah, a couple of the Rockets on the big show. They're having a great year as well. So until then, everyone, have a great week. See you back here next Wednesday, 7 o'clock for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable.